Welcome to Autolog, the connected heart of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Autolog puts friends at the center of your game, allowing you to easily connect, compare, and compete with all your friends playing Need for Speed. Hot Pursuit Online is where you connect and compete with up to 7 other players, earning bounty towards your...
To change accessibility options,
Seacrest County has
select
become the
settings on the
ultimate
main
place
menu,
to speed.
then select
A playground for the
accessibility
most
settings.
exotic cars and drivers in the world. But this is not a lawless place. Constant competition has led to the creation of the world's fastest police force, Seacrest County Speed Enforcement. The SCPD spare no expense to redline it all the way and make you pay. Every day, new drivers still show up and attempt to tame Seacrest County and outrun the law. The pursuit for the ultimate drive starts here. Which side are you on?
Welcome, Cadet. You have been accepted into the ranks of the SCPD, the world's fastest speed enforcement unit. You begin your career as a Rank 1 Cadet with limited access to the department. The pinnacle of the speed enforcement unit are the Rank 20 Ultimate Enforcers with access to any vehicle or pursuit resource required. Your career with the SCPD will be measured on your performance in the field. All of your actions are monitored and recorded in the system as bounty. The more bounty you are awarded during an active mission, the faster you will progress through the comp ranks. Basic busting procedure is to bring the suspect to a halt or force the vehicle to stop with excessive damage. As an interceptor, you are authorized to use any available force to bring the suspect in. The objective is to bust the suspect in the shortest amount of time, minimizing impact on the population of Seacrest County. All interceptor response cars are fitted with an SCPD nitrous system. Use this system to give your vehicle a short burst of acceleration, enabling you to close the gap or impact the suspect with more force. If the suspect gets too far away, there will be a limited time to re-engage before the assignment is over. Stay close and stay sharp. Today you will be driving the Ford Crown Victoria. As you prove your value to the department, Command will make more exotic equipment available to you. Good luck. Mazda heading south on 3 Points Road.
Confirmed. Suspect is exceeding all posted limits. Requesting assistance.
Interceptor assistance is command approved and en route to your location.
Standing down. Over to you. I've made contact. He has sustained some damage.
Officers have the suspect in custody. This thing is over. In pursuit of a Mazda heading... In pursuit of a Mazda heading... In pursuit of a Mazda heading south on...
Suspect has sustained heavy damage. He can't keep going for much longer. contact. He has sustained some damage.
In pursuit of a Mazda heading south on 3.
I've made contact. He has sustained some damage.
Suspect has left the road. In pursuit of a Mazda.
I got him. Going in for the pin.
Officers have the suspect in custody. This thing is over.
The Subaru Technica International Division was created in the late 1980s.
All units, we have a high priority situation on Mission Beach. high-priority situation on Mission Beach.
Contact. Ticket has been issued. That's my 50th ticket today. I've made contact. My vehicle has taken damage.
Pursuit is headed on Sunset Drive.
I've made contact. He has sustained some damage.
The suspects are now under arrest. Bring them in for processing. As a member of the SCPD, you have the full backing of the command center on every mission. For this next mission, command has approved the use of local roadblock units. Calling in the units will set up a roadblock ahead of you and the suspect on the road. Any collision with the roadblock will cause the suspect heavy damage and slow them down, giving you an opportunity to move in.
In pursuit of a Dodge Charger on Grand Ocean Road. Measuring speeds in excess of 150 miles per hour. Nothing is slowing this guy down.
Central confirmed. Let the interceptor take over. Interceptor 1, this is Central. Roadblock units are approved for use. Move in. You got it. Roadblock in position ahead.
This is Roadblock unit. Suspect involved in a TC on our position. I got Suspect has hit the roadblock. All units move in for the arrest. Roadblock patrol units on scene. Let me know where you want them.
That's confirmed. Your roadblock is in position.
Roadblock successful. Move in for the bus. I've made contact. Roadblock unit dispatch, please advise on target position.
Roadblock is deployed directly ahead of you.
Roadblock reporting 1050. All units move in. I've made contact. He has sustained some damage. In pursuit of a Dodge Charger on Grand Ocean Road. Measuring speeds in excess of 150.
All units, roadblock in position ahead.
Roadblock successful. Move in for the bus. Roadblock patrol units on scene. Let me know where you want them. Suspect has hit the roadblock. All units move in for the arrest. I've made contact. My vehicle has taken damage. This is Roadblock Patrol. We are on scene and standing by. Over. Roadblock has been passed. The roadblock has been passed. They are still... in pursuit of a Dodge Charger on Grand Ocean Road.
That's confirmed. Your roadblock is in position.
In pursuit of a Dodge Charger on...
Roger that. 1073 approved. Roadblock units deploying directly ahead of you.
Roadblock reporting 1050. All units move in. I've made contact. He has sustained some damage. This is Roadblock Patrol 1. We are on scene and standing by. Over. Driver involved in a 1050 with police roadblock. All units move in. I've made contact. My vehicle has taken damage. All units, roadblock officers ready and waiting further orders.
Officers have the suspect in custody. This thing is over.
For a strictly limited number of discerning customers, 177 fuses advanced technology with stunning Aston Martin design to create what is possibly the world's most desirable automotive art form. Aston Martin's 177 exists at the intersection between a limited edition artwork and pure technological innovation. The 77 people who will become owners are making a major commitment. Their reward? A car that is the culmination of all the elements that define Aston Martin's modern era. V12 power, lightweight construction, modern material, craft skills, design excellence, and naturally, raw beauty. For Aston Martin, 177 is a unique opportunity to create a car as functional art, an object of beauty and contemplation that can also be interacted with, enjoyed by a select few on a strictly personal basis.
Central to all units, officers require assistance on Lost Horse Road. All units respond, this is an emergency situation. All units respond, this is an emergency situation. All units respond. This is an emergency situation. All units respond. This is an emergency situation.
Throughout its entire production run from 1975 to 1989, the Porsche 911 Turbo was the top-of-the-range model from Porsche. Making use of turbocharging technology, which Porsche had begun experimenting with in the early 1970s with the Porsche 917, the 911 Turbo was developed to be a direct competitor for the much more expensive and exclusive supercars of the era. Although the car was no longer required as a homologation model, due to changes in the homologation rules, It became the basis for the 934 and the 935 race cars. The car proved to...
Central to all units, officers require assistance on West Beach Freeway. All units respond, this is an emergency situation.
Power, passion, performance.
All units respond. This is an emergency situation. All units respond. This is an emergency situation. mission, your interceptor vehicle has been fitted with a spike strip release mechanism. Activating the weapon will release a lethal spike strip from the rear of your car. Your vehicle can only carry a limited number of strips and will take time to recharge after each use, so only fire when you are confirmed a hit. Command out.
Throughout its entire production run from 1975 to 1989, the Porsche 911 Turbo was the top-of-the-range model from Porsche. Making use of turbocharging technology, which Porsche had begun experimenting with in the early 1970s with the Porsche 917, the 911 Turbo was developed to be a direct competitor for the much more expensive and exclusive supercars of the era. Although the car was no longer required as a homologation model, due to changes in the homologation rules, it became the basis for the 934 and the 935 race cars. The car proved to be very fast, but also very demanding to drive. Its short wheelbase, engine position, and power delivery contributed to a tendency to oversteer that required a high level of skill to control. A distinctive flared rear spoiler, wider rear arches, and upgraded tires were added to help increase grip and make the car more stable.
Officers in pursuit of a blue Subaru Impreza on South Base Drive.
Suspect is left road. Repeat, suspect is off-road requesting assistance.
Confirmed. Interceptor officer is en route. Interceptor unit, command has approved spike strips for immediate use. Take him down. Suspect is headed onto the forest trail. Left the road and is heading towards the construction tunnel. Suspect is headed onto the South Base Trail. Pursuit has left the road and is heading towards the construction tunnel. All units, you are clear to use spike strips. Suspect is headed onto the south face trail. Suspect has left the road, heading into the rock plains. Spike strip. All units here are clear for 1067. I repeat, spike strips are now authorized. Over. Pursuit has left the road and is heading towards the construction tunnel. Officers in pursuit of a Subaru Impreza. Pursuit has left the road and is heading towards the construction tunnel.
I've made contact. He has sustained some damage.
All units here are clear for 1067. I repeat, spike strips are now authorized. Over. Suspect is headed onto the south face trail. Spike strip deployed. Target has been apprehended. All units stand down.
Just 20 examples of the Reventon went on sale, with the 21st being built for display at Lamborghini's museum. Costing $1,350,000 and looking more like a stealth fighter, this is the ultimate weapon in destroying motoring preconceptions. To ensure the Reventon was at least as fast as the LP640, its engine has been tuned to develop even more power. All-wheel drive and low-profile 245 front and 335 rear Pirellis help keep this wannabe aircraft agile on the ground. Looking at the car, you can still see traces of the Murcielago underneath all the aggressive, angular panels. The front is now dominated by two large air intakes that help cool the brakes. The angular nose is mimicked in the now obligatory transparent engine cover and the rear spoiler.
Central to all units. Officers require assistance on Mystic Lake Road. You are being evaluated on your response time. Proceed with caution. Spike strip deployed.
I've made contact. He has sustained some damage.
Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip deployed at your location. Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip deployed at your location. Spike strip has failed to slow. The target suspect is still on the run. All units, you are clear to use spike strips. I repeat, spike strips are now authorized. Over. You got it. Roadblock in position ahead.
Consider this a warning. All units, roadblock has been ineffective. This is Roadblock Patrol 1. We are on scene and standing by. Over. Driver involved in a 1050 with police roadblock. All units move in.
Roger that. 1073 approved. Roadblock units deploying directly ahead of you. Spike strip deployed. Roger that. 1073 approved. Roadblock units deploying directly ahead of you.
contact. He is sustained.
Roadblock is deployed directly ahead of you.
Suspect has hit the roadblock. All units move in for the arrest. Roadblock has been passed. Roadblock has been passed. Suspect is still running. Roadblock unit dispatch, please advise on target position. That's confirmed. Your roadblock is in position. This is roadblock unit. Suspect involved in a TC on our position. Roadblock patrol units on scene. Let me know where you want them.
Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip deployed at your location. All units, you are cleared to use spike strips. I repeat, spike strips are now authorized. Over.
Suspect has hit the roadblock. All units move in. All units, roadblock has been compromised. Roadblock unit dispatch, please advise on target position.
Spike strip deployed. Suspect has missed the spike strip. Suspect has missed the spike strip. Better luck next time. Over.
Suspect has been issued with a speeding ticket and fine.
Roadblock is deployed directly ahead of you.
All units, roadblock has been compromised. Repeat, roadblock compromised.